Welcome back, YouTubers. Delta Merrix here yet again with a video game review. Do not have the case of the game, because I don't own it anymore. I didn't really like it. It is Battlefield 3. Sink it in for a little bit, because I know there's a lot of people out there who likes Battlefield for multiplayer. Single player wasn't long enough to hold my taste, hold my attention, whatever. It lasted 4 hours. You know, graphic-wise, very good. Gun-wise, very good. You can hear sounds in the distance, people shooting. You know, vehicle combat, yes, it made it very good for vehicle combat. But the story mode made it seem way too much like Black Ops. It almost infuriated me. No, it's not back in those days. The story was, this guy's in a room telling these two guys about his story and what the crap he was doing for a certain period of time. Here's the problem with that. That's what Black Ops was, except they were kind of torturing them. And, you know, of course these things happen to them, like a building falls on top of them. You know, all this other crap, and then right at the end of at the end of him telling a story of the 3 or 3.5 hours worth of gameplay that you had to endure, he runs off to catch this criminal on a bus that you play at the beginning of the game, but you play again to fight in the streets and kill the guy, and game's over. I'm like, seriously, that's the end of the game. It is just like Black Ops. Dude tells you a story. There's like 1 or 2 missions after the end of him telling a story. Then the game is over. At least Black Ops was about 6 hours. I mean, Battlefield 3 was mainly for multiplayer. So when I got this game, this was before I had Xbox Live. I played it. I actually liked the story mode at first until I found out it was over. It was over way too fast. They should have added at least 3 to 4 more missions, or at least 2 hours worth of gameplay. You know, it's not an RPG. I'm an RPG gamer, and most of those last long for me. But this game just infuriated me that it was so short, and they did not focus at all on the story mode. I do realize it was made for multiplayer. I do realize multiplayer does look good. A lot of games I don't buy for multiplayer. I buy Gears of War, Halo, all this stuff, but I don't buy it for the multiplayer. I buy it for a good campaign. Gears had a very good campaign for number 3. It has a very good horde mode. It has a very good multiplayer. They focused all on everything and did a fantastic job of it. Battlefield 3 did not do that. They focused more on one mode that a lot of people do not play. Well, a lot of people do, but there's some people who want to play it for the story, but don't get that. I look at these reviews online all the time. People love it. People love Battlefield. Oh, the multiplayer's so cool and all that. The reason why I don't play multiplayer is because there are people out there who play it so damn much that they ruin the experience for other people to where they just get rid of the game altogether, regardless on if they like the campaign. Okay, from my verdict to this game is 6 out of 10. It was just the shortness of the game. The story mode was almost a complete rip-off of Black Ops. You can argue with that all you want. It is of a guy who tells a story and then he goes out to kill somebody. Black Ops happened the same way, but it was much better because, yes, Battlefield is more realistic, but it's not telling much of a story. The multiplayer is basically all they focused on, and nowadays I'm not focused on story mode. 6 out of 10. If you have a gun to your head, or people are telling you you need to buy this or this, if you have to buy Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, or Battlefield, I will go for Black Ops, because Black Ops actually has a multiplayer mode where you can play by yourself against other bots. I like that part. You don't have to worry about other people pissing you off, and you can also have all the weapons you want. So, and you can increase the level to where they are just as good as you are. So, final verdict on Battlefield, 6 out of 10. It's a moderate game. I wouldn't get it for story mode. If you love multiplayer, get it for multiplayer. If you don't like multiplayer, don't even buy it. Don't even bother with it. Rent it. Play it. You're done. Delta Merrix, signing out.